This is another one of my secret weapon drums. This is a Mapex Black Panther series, all maple shell. I believe it's 7x12. It doesn't have reinforcement rings, it's just a straight maple shell with standard bearing edges. They might be 45 with a little bit of a round over cut. I haven't done anything to customize this drum. I bought it used online, and it's exactly the way that it arrived. It's got the stock Mapex heavy-duty Slingerland style hoops, but they're definitely beefier than the old Slingerlands. They've got the rounded over top flange. That's on both sides. It's got a Remo ambassador weight bottom. It's the original one. It's got the original wires. Whoever I bought this drum from had replaced the batter head with an Evans HD Dry, which has these little holes poked around the edge of the head. Every time I play one of these heads, I'm reminded how great they sound. So if you haven't tried an Evans HD Dry head and you want, a responsive, kind of open sounding snare, but you don't want all that lingering overtone, this is a great option. I don't have to put any tape on it, although it handles muffling really well. I don't have to tape it or anything. It just sounds dense and kind of focused and punchy, but still open and lively. It's a great head. So this is the drum I use when I want something that really hits hard, but doesn't take up a ton of width in the mix. I think Tony Thompson, Power Station, 80s pop, just huge bombastic backbeats that you want sledgehammer backbeats. This tiny little drum is the one that I go to often for that. I don't crank it up super duper high. It's still pretty high. I would say it's a medium high tuning, but I make sure that I detune it just below the point where the batter head starts to lose the bottom end, because then it just sounds like a tin can and it's worthless. This size drum I really like when it's a little bit lower. You'll hear. So let's check it out. I'm going to be playing along to these 80s pop style loops. Check it out. So again, this is a Mapex 7x12 maple drum. Again, it's one of those things where I think everyone at some point should expand their collection to have a deep but small snare drum for that real cracking, thick, dense backbeat. Again, Power Station. Even though Tony Thompson didn't use a 12-inch drum, it's just the drum that I hear when I hear him play. I'm like, that's what I would go to first. So that's it. These are relatively affordable, and I think you can still find them new and used. So check them out. See you next time.